excited.
Yeah. Hi.
Hey, good morning.
Here we are, Facebook Live, second Tuesday. Here we are.
Here we go. Well, welcome. I am Stephanie. I am the owner of Carmel Kitchen.
And I am Elizabeth. I work here.
And she's the Carmel Jedi.
Yes, I am. I am the Carmel Jedi.
That's right. So we love Elizabeth.
Yes.
So today we are going to make a Halloween snack mix.
Yes, we are.
So it's going to be fun, simple. If you've got kids, this is something totally easy for them to help with. They small part. What they'll have most fun with is eating it though.
Yep, absolutely. And if you've got a Halloween party coming up, this is a perfect snack mix to make up, and it does not take that long. It's also a great idea for trick-or-treaters to put in little bags, you know, if you don't want to go and buy candy, if you want to get creative. I know that some people really love that kind of stuff, so this is a great mix for trick-or-treaters. And also, you can also do this for Thanksgiving, when I was thinking this would be a perfect snack, you know, pre-meal time.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay, so super simple. We have some pretzels, some little tiny pretzels, and I'm just gonna spread them out on our baking sheet. And, you know, you can vary this recipe depending on, you know, how much you need to do, but this is kind of a good start. So, if you can see, we have just a sheet pan full of pretzels. I love my silicone mats. I use them all the time. If you don't have a silicone mat, you can use parchment paper underneath of it to help clean up, go a lot faster. So, and then I'm basically gonna drizzle the salted caramel sauce over the top of the pretzels like that. And then I'm just gonna toss it and just mix it around so that they're kind of evenly coated. So we're gonna do that, and then once they're coated on the pan, then I'll spread them out onto a single layer again so that they bake evenly. So I'll do that real quick, and then we'll pop this in the oven. I'm actually gonna do the popcorn next, because this snack mix is popcorn, pretzels, peanuts, and some candies, marshmallows that you can all mix together. So, but I'll actually do the exact same concept with the pretzels to the popcorn, and we'll make caramel popcorn to add to our snack mix.
And Stephanie was also telling me that you can make this snack mix gluten-free. All you need is some gluten-free pretzels, because our caramel sauce is gluten-free. We don't use any preservatives, no nuts, no corn syrups. I know that's a plus for a lot of people as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's basically an even layer. So I'm gonna set that aside before I put it in the oven. And then I pre-pop some popcorn. You can use store-bought popcorn, microwave popcorn. I've got this great little popcorn popper that doesn't require any oil. All it does is just air pop it. My mother-in-law gave it to me and it's awesome. So we use it all the time to make caramel corn. So basically the same thing. I am just gonna spread my popcorn out onto my pan, and I'm gonna drizzle it. And you can see I only used about
2 ounces for that whole thing.
Yeah, so a little bit of caramel.
So while she's doing that, I want to answer a question because we forgot to answer it last week. So a lot of people are wondering if it is too early to order for the holidays. And the answer to that question is no. It is a perfect time to order for the holidays before it gets too busy. Our caramel will last well over a year prior to being open. And it's also made fresh almost daily. So everything that we have been making has been going out. So there's no need to wait until the holidays. You can buy caramel now and it will still be fresh for the holidays, for Thanksgiving or anything that you have coming up. Also great for birthdays.
Yes, great for birthdays. And it is nice to have on hand. We've taken it over many times just for get-togethers. If we're last minute get-together and we're like, hey, let's come over and have dinner, and we're like, oh, let's bring something and let's bring a dessert and caramel sauce and ice cream for easy brownies. Okay, so my caramel is all on my popcorn. It's all spread out. So I'm gonna put both of these sheet pans in the oven. And my oven's set at 350 right now, and we're gonna bake them for about 5 minutes.
And I didn't put this recipe in the description because it's not actually on our website, it's on our Facebook page. So Stephanie said that she's gonna share that with you guys later on today just to get it out there again since we don't have it on our website. But if you just want to make the caramel corn by itself, my kids love it with salted caramel, but it's also great with the chipotle caramel too.
Awesome with chipotle. And the recipe for our caramel popcorn and the candied pretzels are on our website.
Yes.
So you can go to the recipe tab there and look those up, and then basically you're just assembling once those are done baking.
Yes.
So in the meantime, while those are baking, you want to just talk about...
Yeah, we can talk about how I came to Carmel Kitchen. So I'm in recovery, and I entered the Union Gospel Mission Life Recovery Program in 2018, and that is how I became an employee of Carmel Kitchen. They actually do what is called practicums with the UGM. It's an unpaid mentorship, and Carmel Kitchen has done 3 of those through the UGM program, and that's how I got here. Carmel Kitchen also employs students that go to Christian schools so that they can have income coming in for their school fees and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's a great program. We love working with the girls from UGM. The ladies, we've had lots of them come in just to get part-time work while they're still in the recovery program, and it's a huge blessing to us to have them have a safe place to come work, and also they're just a blessing to us to see how, I mean, just you and all the other girls, I just have nothing but the utmost respect for how hard you girls work at turning your lives around.
Thank you.
So
yes, I got hired on full time after my practicum with Carmel Kitchen, and Stephanie actually used to work at the soup kitchen for the UGM whenever she was a kid, and that's how, you know, it was just in her heart to work for or to help what the Union Gospel Mission does in their program there. So that's how they became a part of all of that, and I love Carmel Kitchen. I'm so grateful for them and everything that they have done for me and my recovery. So here I am now, almost 3 years clean with Carmel Kitchen.
yay!
Yay!
Awesome. Yes. You're living the life God wanted for you.
Yes, amen to
Yeah,
that.
absolutely.
Yes.
So we are super proud of all of the ladies and men at UGM. But so far we've only had ladies working with us.
Yes.
You guys are rock stars.
Yes.
So while that is baking, let's talk about a contest.
Yes, let's talk about a contest. So right now we're offering, if you or any of your family will go and give us a review on our Facebook page, then you will get entered into a contest. We are going to be giving away some caramel.
Yes. So that's exciting. So that'll give you a chance to get some caramel for the holidays. You can test out some of the flavors you like and know which ones are your favorite, and that'll be lots of fun.
Yes, it will.
We love giving away caramel.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
Yes.
So, okay, well, I'm going to check on these. I'm going to stir them around a little bit and make sure that they're kind of baking in there correctly.
Yes. So another thing that I want to talk to everybody about right now is the jars. I keep getting asked about the little sample jars. Right now we are out of stock because it's the industry, the jar industry, not Carmel Kitchen. The suppliers are like way far behind, so that's why we don't have the salted or bourbon jars in stock, but we have plenty of bottles, so just go for the bottle. It's a better choice anyways. Did you know that you can get 4.5 jars in one bottle? I figured this out. Like, I actually heated up jars and poured them into a bottle so that I would know the answer to that question. So, Carmel Kitchen is also a family business. My kids have the opportunity, and I say opportunity because it is a choice if they want to help out or not. And my kids love having that opportunity, and I am so grateful for it. You know, like they get to learn what it is to work and that work ethic, and seeing them interact with our customers at shows and stuff like that, it's been such a blessing. And you can just tell, you know, like whenever my kids talk about it, we're hoping sometime that we can get them in here on a live, but
yeah, that's our goal.
Yes.
Probably maybe Thanksgiving when they're out of school for that week.
Yes,
That
absolutely.
would be a fun time.
Yep.
But yeah. No, and our kids have grown up in this business as well. They started at the ages of 7, 9, and 11, and they used to be our butter unwrappers, and they labeled every single bottle for probably the first 2 to 3 years in the business. So if you've got one of our older bottles, it was labeled by my kids.
Yes.
So.
And everything that we do is handmade. We still don't use big machines for anything that we do. We do have a labeler now that by hand, but it's a little bit faster than putting the labels on like this. But it's still, everything that we do is by hand.
It's still a manual process.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Okay, so our popcorn and our pretzels are just about done. I just put them in for a couple more minutes. They're gonna just melt on there, and then they'll need to cool once you take them out of the oven so that they can actually harden on there. But yeah, other than that, it's a pretty simple, easy throw together recipe. You can do it ahead of time, the day before, or, the day of.
Yeah, the day of. That's usually how I do things, the day of.
The day of. Yeah. Last minute.
Yeah.
I need something.
Yes.
So this is a great last minute, I need something.
Yeah, absolutely. So another thing I want to touch base on is shipping. We say that we ship out within 3 to 5 business days, but shipping is priority in our shop, and a lot of times shipping goes out the very same day that it is ordered. If I'm there at the shop, I make sure that those orders get out ASAP. So shipping is priority, just so everybody knows.
We want you to have your caramel.
Yes, we do. Your order is priority to us. So actually, sometimes I will stop what I'm doing just to go and get an order out, or before I leave, I'll check to make sure no more orders came in before I go.
Okay, so it's hard to see, but I'm gonna lift this up. You can see that, I don't know if you can see or not, but hopefully you can see that the caramel is nice and melted on here. It's evenly coating the pretzels. Now, once this sits at room temperature for a couple minutes, it'll harden on there and it won't be sticky. I love this time of year. Up here in North Idaho, it's cold already. And so in the winter, I have like extra refrigeration space that I just stick this outside, and it's like cold in
Instantly,
minutes. Yeah.
yes.
So we've already got our first snow.
Yes. First
I'm not ready
snow,
for that.
First snow in October. You can see out the window right now, it is white. I'm also not ready for that, but I'm one of those people that I will wear flip-flops until I cannot anymore, and I feel like I cannot anymore, so.
Yeah. It's
unfortunately.
Total bummer. Okay, same thing with the popcorn. It is on there and it's gonna cool. So we're gonna just let it do its thing real quick. I usually stir it around. What I love about the Silpat mats, these aren't the brand name, but they're the silicone mats, is cleanup for this is super easy. You just take the mat out and basically rinse it off in your pans. I mean, there's a little bit of extra caramel on the bottom, but once this caramel hardens, it could be a pain to wash off of your pans, but on these mats, it just comes right off. And the same thing will be true for the parchment paper,
Yes.
if you're using that. So I'm just mixing it around right here, kind of helping it cool off, and then it also helps to keep the caramel from sticking together, the popcorn. So just mix it around and hopefully it'll cool off here quickly.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna talk about lots of retail stores are starting to
Yes, we do
sell our caramel sauce.
Yes.
And we're super excited about that because it's not everyone can, especially with COVID, all of our shows have been canceled. So the fact that we have retail stores picking up our caramel sauce is awesome because it gets it into the hands of you guys easier than it would be if you guys normally would come to a show and stock up. Now you can go to your stores locally and get your caramel sauce there. So we're hoping to bring on more and more stores in all of the areas that we have been to. That's our goal, is to be in a store in every location that we have an event at least, and more, hopefully.
And if we are not in an area where you are, I did put the link to Caramel Kitchen in the description of this video, and you can order online. But of course, it's always funner to meet us in person and get to buy a caramel from us in person. Just saying, it is way cooler. Yeah. But we have had a lot of retailers pick us up. I think we have one in Wisconsin now that just joined us a couple weeks ago, and that's exciting. We have a lot in Montana and Washington. Today we're going to do a shout out to Anacortes Oil and Vinegar Bar. They are in Old Town, Anacortes, Washington. They are a tasting bar for quality oils and vinegars. I did put the link to their website in the description for anybody that's in that area joining us, and you can go and check out their website. Go and check them out. You can also taste our caramel there. We do, especially, like right now with COVID, there's not a lot of sampling going on depending on where you're at, but we definitely encourage anybody that carries our product to do sampling. So I know that Anacortes Oil and Vinegar Bar will definitely be doing that whenever they are able to right now.
And I mean, I've been in their store, so many cool things, so many olive oils and vinegars to choose from, and it's a lot of fun to go there just to sample, and they give you recipe ideas, and it's a great store.
Yes.
Lots of fun things there.
Yes. We also, every order that comes through on our website, we send a what to put it on card, because a very common question is, I just don't know what I would do with it. And then I whip out the what to put it on card. And
because you are the Caramel Jedi.
Yes, I am. And then they're like, wow, there's so many things to do with caramel sauce, and it's true.
No idea.
So yes, that people have no idea everything that you can do with caramel sauce. So that's why we're here, to show you everything you can do. But you also get one of those what to put it on cards, and it's also got the caramel corn recipe on the back of it, and that comes with every order that comes to our shop.
It does.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we send those cards to our retailers to put out with the product as well.
Yes, so you can get there.
Yeah.
Another thing though, I love getting comments from you guys about what you're using the caramel sauce on, because I'm limited in my capacity to know things.
Yes. You don't know unless you tell us.
Sometimes my imagination just is not there. So
Yes.
if you guys have a great recipe that you've used our caramel sauce with, or a store-bought caramel sauce that you think would be amazingly better with our caramel sauce, we would love you to share your ideas and recipes with us, and we will try and put it out for a What to Make Monday, send it out to our email list, and that way other people can know other great things to use
absolutely.
it with, because I sometimes get stuck in my own head of like ice cream.
Yes, and we definitely invite everybody to email us or call if you ever have any questions or concerns about anything. We love to hear from our customers. We love that interaction. We love to get to know everybody personally. We sign every order that goes out of our shop. A lot of those are signed by me. So, I am the Elizabeth, that's writing those little notes to you guys.
That's right.
Yep.
So, shout out to Elizabeth.
Yay.
if you want her to say something,
Yeah.
Yep. That is something. If you have a gift that you want to send out and you want to include a note in it, we have that section on our website where it says include a note. Absolutely, notes get included with all of those orders, and we will customize those notes however you want to say. So we like to do the little things that make it a more thought of gift than just, hey, here you go. I mean, it's meaningful, and if it's something that you really love and you want to share with someone, we want to be a part of making that as a special for you to gift as possible.
Yeah, we want to make things personal for people.
Yes.
So.
Okay, so this is for the sake of Facebook Live. We're gonna say this is good. If I were at home and wasn't worried about time, I would probably stick this outside and it would be instantly set, because it's cold outside, within like seconds. But you can see that it's not sticking together anymore. It's pretty movable. The kernels aren't stuck together. And can you see that they're just free flowing? So I'm gonna call that good for the sake of our demonstration today. But if you want to make sure that they're room temperature before you actually
go mixing things,
yeah, that's totally fine. So what I'm gonna do now is I've got my bowl here, and the pan's still hot, so I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna put, see, this is where you do things backwards for the camera, and last week we spilt all over the place with me doing things backwards, so I'm gonna try to do a better job today.
yeah.
We're gonna put the
We've prepared mentally for this week.
I don't know if execution will be any better, but mentally.
We even turned the volume down on our phones.
Okay, so I'm putting my caramel corn into my bowl. Okay, that's pretty good. Normally, I'm one of those people that I have to scrape every last piece of everything out of the bowl because I'm a maximizer, but I now know why the people on cooking shows don't, because they're like, oh, just get it in the bowl.
Yeah.
Okay, so in goes my pretzels next. And these ones are still a little more tacky than the popcorn. The popcorn is completely dry. These ones, I have to admit, are still a little wet. So we're gonna let those, if you're at home, definitely let the pretzels set up more than the popcorn. And I'm just mixing them around in my bowl so that they're all incorporated. And then this is where you can totally customize your bowl. And I've got some fun things here that my kids really like. I'm gonna just sprinkle in some peanuts. These are just roasted peanuts. I'm gonna sprinkle, I don't know, about half cup worth in there, 3/4 of a cup. My kids love marshmallows.
Yeah, kids do love marshmallows.
I'm gonna put some of those in there. And then I have kind of going with the peanut butter theme for this. So I've got this. These are kind of fun. You can find them in the baking aisle. They're the Reese's baking cups in Reese's. They have little miniature peanut butter cups. Yeah. So, like, who doesn't? I mean, look at those. Those are like the cutest little Reese's peanut butter cups ever.
They are.
So, and they are the perfect fall color.
Yep.
You know, it's like they're made to go into a Halloween
candy mix. Yeah.
Totally the whole thing in because he doesn't love it.
Yep. And this recipe that she's making right now, she is making with our salted caramel sauce. That is our #1 seller.
Yep.
Everybody loves salted caramel. I mean, everybody loves them all, but salted caramel is very delicious.
Yes. Okay, and then I'm also gonna, my kids love white chocolate chips, so we're gonna throw some of those in there. You won't need to go trick-or-treating if you make this because you've got enough candy.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then, just because I absolutely love the Cadbury mini eggs at Easter.
Those are big in my house too. They always have been since I was a kid.
Harvest mix, guys.
Yeah.
They made them for Halloween. I do not have to wait for Easter now to have my Cadbury.
Oh my gosh, I hope my mom sees this. You see this, Lloyd? She's big on the Cadbury.
It's a real thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll send the rest of the bag home with Elizabeth and she can give it to you. Okay, so now I'm just going to mix them all together. And in the bowl. You got a really big bowl at home, you can toss it. Clean hands work well too. If you do see some pieces that are stuck together, this is where you can just go in and pull them apart. If they are allowed to cool completely, then you won't have this problem. But they do break apart pretty easy. Okay, so I'm just going in with it with hands. Normally, if you're going to serve this to other people, probably.
We would use gloves too.
We would use gloves or wash our hands.
Yes.
You know.
Yes. Those are a must in our shop.
Yes.
Yes.
We don't make this in our shop.
Nope.
Which is another thing we should talk about. I did use peanuts in this recipe, but our shop is nut-free.
Yes, it is.
So we do not use any nuts in our shop. There aren't any nuts in any of our spice mixes. We are a completely nut-free shop. We are also a gluten-free shop.
Yes, we are.
So we don't have these in our shop. I only use products with gluten at home when I'm doing recipes at home, but none of them ever enter our shop. So even the recipes you see online that you see that have gluten and stuff in them, those are all done in my house. They are not done in our shop.
Okay.
So
yep, that's a very good point.
we have a gluten-free, nut-free shop.
Yes, we do.
Okay, so this is what it looks like when we're done.
Yes, it looks really good.
It looks fun, and I'm gonna wash my hands. You wanna grab some of those, and you can see how it was worked.
Yes. So here we've got the little, you can buy these little bags for trick-or-treaters. Pull them up. So I'm gonna stamp on the caramel corn. You can put a little tie on here. See that? And it's just that easy. And then we can just put these in a little bag. or in a little bowl, and then, you know, there they go.
Start getting your little bowl ready, and you have yourself some fun treats. I don't know if your kids are at school or if they're allowing you to bring stuff in, but that would be fun for...
Yeah, for the Halloween parties that they're having at school. I know my kids are having one this Friday, so yeah, it's a great idea.
Or if you're homeschooling, if you're at home, this is a great fun activity to do with your kids and have it at home Halloween party.
Yes.
Just give them something to look forward to, something that kind of gets them feeling involved in something that's festive for the weekend.
I totally agree. So now I'm going to read a review from Eve Danes. She says, Caramel Kitchen is my favorite. They have so many amazing flavors of caramel sauce. They have become a staple in my pantry. My family loves Caramel Kitchen. Thank you, Eve. We appreciate that.
We love you, Eve. She is actually a contest winner. She has won a contest.
Oh.
So real people win, people.
Yes.
We really give out caramel sauce.
We have real contests. Yes, we give out caramel sauce to people that win. We are true to our word. I'm going to read another one here from Stephanie Brown. She says, can't recommend enough. Ordered 3 days ago and received my order today. That was with the standards of free shipping you get with the $50 plus orders. Our family's favorite is the chocolate caramel, but they're all amazing. We've put it on ice cream, in yogurt, coffee, and drizzled over crepes. Looking forward to trying them in more recipes.
Yes. Thank you, Stephanie.
Yes, we appreciate that.
We love that you love it, and you're finding lots of ways to use it. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's what we want to hear.
Absolutely.
You are using it.
All right. Well, thank you once again for joining us. I think it was a little smoother this week than last week.
Absolutely. I feel much better about today.
Yes. We're well on our way to becoming Hollywood stars.
Yes, we are.
So make this. It's fun. Have it out on Halloween. Just snack on it yourself when you're giving out candy to all the trick-or-treaters that come by, and you'll have a lot of fun with it. And we look forward to seeing you next week. Next week we are going to do the recipe that I sent out yesterday, which is the puff pastry cinnamon rolls with the really good pecan caramel topping. So come and see us again next week, and we really appreciate you guys joining us today.
Don't forget to do your reviews.
Oh, do your reviews. We're giving out caramel.
Yay.